G'day, it's Vito from 8-Bit Love, and you're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Hey guys, it's the Torrent This podcast. I'm Dando, and today my guest is a member of a band who have earned their reputation as one of Melbourne's most enjoyable live acts. They're set to release their new EP, Slumber Time, tomorrow. May 14th, we'll be playing a gig at the Evelyn. On June 6th, they are, of course, 8-Bit Love, and I'm lucky to be joined right now by the very handsome Vito. Vito, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Thank you. Yourself?
I'm always good. Do you rate yourself? Do you look in the mirror and go, fuck, I am handsome?
I don't actually own any mirrors in my room, I think. It's always a bit weird when I'm going out, leaving the house. I'm never too sure what I'm wearing exactly, but I've kind of got used to it. Yeah.
How's your day been anyway?
Oh, actually, I've been a lot better, actually. Today I've just pretty much hit the best part of my flu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it man flu or is it actual legit flu like snot and everything?
It's like full on flu. Like it's dizziness and like crazy coughing and stuff like that. I felt like, I don't know, like I've been on mushrooms all day or something like that. It's just really like screwed me around. But I'm actually feeling heaps better now. I like lay down for like an hour before and like all of a sudden I'm like all sweet. So we hit the road tomorrow. So I think we're all good.
So you're hitting the road. I thought, because I know the first gig's Brisbane on Friday, yeah?
Yeah. Brisbane on Thursday night, actually.
Thursday night, okay,
we gotta leave tomorrow morning and start making our way out towards Brizzy.
Driving?
So stop off in... Yeah, driving.
Fuck that.
Stop off in Sydney. But, yeah. And so we dig the drive up there. It's pretty nice.
Is driving just because it's the cheaper option? But I feel it'd be more expensive in the long run, wouldn't it? All the fuel?
No, it's actually it's a bit cheaper actually. Flights aren't the best once you factor in taxis and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it works out so that it's not as good in the end. So if you drive, it's just a bit cheaper.
Shouldn't Viv pay for all that?
Our driving around?
Yeah.
No. We're trying to fork some money out of her, but she's not.
Okay. What's paying the bills in at the moment?
Right now, just trying to play as many gigs as possible.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sell some EPs and things like that. We're gonna have to make sure that we're spruiking them at every show and that kind of thing. I've got 200 copies sitting in my room, and I've got loads of copies of our previous EPs, so we've got to make sure that I'm not filling up cupboard space with them, because I don't have that much room in my bedroom.
Do you have like the on-stage banter down pat? Because bands that can't do banter well on stage just never looks good.
I say, I don't know, sometimes you have a good day and a bad day. As with anything, I reckon. Like, I don't know. We did like this festival a little while ago, Inca Roads, and we played the Sunday, and I don't know, just been like a weekend of like constant partying, and by the time we got to our set, like anything that came out of my mouth was just like utter crap. Like I had no idea what I was talking about. Sometimes, though, like people have come up to me and said that my banter was on fire, but no, most of the time, I don't know. It's sometimes easier to just not say too much and just play the tunes.
Are you a good spruiker?
I don't know. I reckon I'm a bit of a daggy spruiker.
Sell the EP to me right now. I'm a new fan. I want to buy Slumber Time. You got to sell it to me.
All right. So it's really pretty. It's colourful right now. It's artwork done by this guy from Brizzy called David Jones. His actual name is David Jones, and it's got 6 tracks on it, and they all sound really, really rad. And you should buy it.
Sign me up. I want one.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I'll send one your way then, man.
Thank you, sir. Now, obviously, it's not your first EP. Do you still get like nervous right before a release date?
Yeah, of course. You're never too sure what people are going to think of the EP and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel pretty confident with this one, though. Like, our last release, ABC side, I don't know, I wasn't really quite sold on the tracks until just when we released them.
Why's that?
I don't know. It was a bit of a different release for us, a bit less the centre, and it was like way more grungier and things like that. I wasn't too sure whether it was the right thing that we should be doing, but as soon as we got those mixes back, I was really happy with how they sounded. Whereas I think with this latest release, I don't know, I was pretty keen on it from early on. Like, I think the songs are much better as songs within themselves, and I don't know, I think it's really good the band's hit a new stride with this EP.
Well, what's your comfort zone with your music? Like, what particular genre are you most comfortable with, like playing?
I guess you'd say rock. That's pretty much like most of the music that I've played for most of my time. I guess I did love kind of like the electro rock kind of thing, and I don't know. It's pretty easy to write a dance rock track. I've found, and it comes pretty naturally to us. I mean, we started 8-Bit Love after high school, and just started jamming this stuff out, and it came out. I don't know. It was just kind of like pretty fluid. Like, I think what the sound that we were making was definitely like us. So it wasn't very forced or anything like that.
You've said in the past, I've read an interview where you've said the band writes music slowly. Is that from like a laziness point of view, or is that just a case of we want to put quality over quantity?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think our writing style's definitely changed a lot more as well since then. I remember saying that, and we've always thought that as well. But now, I don't know, we bust with Summertime. We jumped in to the garage and locked ourselves in for 2 days straight, and ended up busting out 9 songs in those 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy intense.
And all 6 of those are what's on the EP, yeah, or?
Yeah. One of those we wrote previously, and just after our last release, ABC side. But everything else was busted out in those 2 days in Simon's garage in Northcote.
Okay. If you had like so many tracks, that's pretty much a small album's worth. You just don't feel you're ready for the full album yet, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it was an album, I don't know. It's a bit hard. We prefer to be releasing stuff at least every like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. You said that.
And that kind of thing. Keep yourself in the scene and give us a reason to hit the road and that kind of thing. Whereas, like, I found, I don't know, if we did an LP, like, we'd probably have to spend it'd take us at least a year just to like do all that. So I don't know, we're still pretty happy doing EPs, and I don't know, keeping ourselves present as well. I don't know if albums really like a thing anymore. Anyways,
well, it's like, besides the length, what do you see as the difference between an EP and an LP?
Yeah, that's exactly it. There's really not much besides the length.
Because usually an album has like 4 or 5 good songs, and the rest is just filler anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So I don't know if you can release a killer EP as opposed to like half killer, rest is filler album. Then I don't know. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah.
So Simon's also said that he reckons you guys aren't a serious band. Do you agree with that comment?
We're not a serious band. Yeah, I'd say I agree. To a certain extent. Like, I wouldn't say that I don't know, we definitely like to have our fun, especially with our music as well. Like, I don't know anyone else that's written a song called I'm a Slut for Pizza. So we definitely have a bit of our fun and things like that, because it gets a bit stale if you take things too seriously. Whereas, I don't know though, this EP is pretty serious, I would say. Like, it's a bit of a downer. Like, most of the songs I don't know, like, it's just kind of summer time is like written about, this really hot, really shit summer that I had last year and / this year, and most of the songs are from that experience.
Do you think people listen to your lyrics, or do you think people are mostly just enjoying your music as opposed to what the songs are actually about?
Yeah, I mean, like when the band first started, we were never really about lyrics and things like that. It was more about the music and the jams, and like the lyrics still come second most of the time. But like now, I spend a lot more time working on the lyrics now. Um, I don't know though. Like I've always been told that people can't understand what I'm saying, uh, which is like I'm not really sure. My diction is pretty shit, must be, but yeah, I don't know. Because I'm not really a person that would like myself. Like I never like. I'm not really the kind of guy that will sit down and listen to the lyrics when listening to a new song
Mm.
and that kind of thing. It's always something that happens over time. Like I always sit down, listen to the music and the melodies and that, and then like when I'm getting into the song, I'll be listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never really been a lyrics person at all.
Do
Yeah.
you enjoy your music?
Do I enjoy my music?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a bit arrogant if you enjoy your own music.
No, that's
I
fine.
think
That's why you make it, isn't it?
true. I guess yeah, I mean, like every now and then there are moments where it's just like, yeah, I really dig that, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, I guess yeah, you have to enjoy your music. Yeah, I do enjoy my own music.
I've been told by my Torrent this wingman James that I need to ask you about the story behind Hurlfriend. Apparently, it's amazing.
Yeah, Hellfriend. So the story behind that one is basically I went to this house party in Footscray with a couple of mates. One of them was this girl, and she's pretty cute girl, and we ended up getting a bit friendly at the house party, and
So you banged her?
no, not at the house party. No,
Okay.
but I didn't eat anything that night, and we've been drinking wine on the bus on the way to Footscray and stuff like that, and I was feeling pretty sick. Anyways, so after having a passion, so I threw up down the alleyway of the house, and she saw it. She did see me throw up, and still continued to pass out with me.
What a woman.
So yeah.
Do you still know this girl?
Yeah, we still see each other around every now and then, and that kind of thing.
And get friendly and stuff?
No, not anymore. No.
You saw her throw up. Is the band still done on a volunteer basis by you guys?
I guess the way we look at the band is it's kind of like a hobby that pays for itself.
Yeah.
So there's enough money in the band kitty that pays for band practices, pays for tours, and all that kind of stuff as well. It's pretty hard to live off of the music, and right now, we are just kind of getting by. But I mean, like I guess the idea is to live off the music, but if it can be a hobby that pays for itself, then that's, to us, it's just as good, I guess.
Well, you guys offer the name your price deal for some of your tunes. Do you get annoyed if someone tells you that downloaded your song for fuck all money?
No, not at all. Like that's why we put it up there. We always chuck singles up for pay as you feel kind of thing. It is very flattering when someone decides to pay money, even though they could get it for free.
Yeah.
But not insanely offended. I'm more offended where people try to barter you down at a gig or something like that for
Really?
a copy of your like it's happened. I've had people try to actually steal EPs before from the merch table and things like that. It's
how much is an EP? You don't charge that much for them anyway, do you?
No, not really. Like it's somewhere anywhere between $5-10.
And they try and steal it.
Yeah. With one of my other bands, we played this show at the old bar, and ended up having locking heads with this lady who was just, I don't know, I think she was a bit of like a kleptomaniac. She was just trying to steal shit for fun, and
Jesus.
she was insanely drunk and pretty much had to just I don't know, I was just telling her, you're stealing from local musicians, you can just fuck right off.
Yeah.
yeah, and she
You,
just
you
kept
sorted
telling
her
me that.
out.
Yeah, I sorted her out. She
Yeah.
just kept telling me that I don't see the funny side of it. I'm like, you're right, I don't see the funny side. Piss off, please.
Let's go back to the early days. You're all from Shepparton, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Now,
right.
now,
Yeah.
forgive me if this sounds ignorant, but to me, like I'm from Geelong, which is still like a rural town kind of thing. But Shepparton to me just seems like the kind of place that would be really hard for a band to get noticed. Is that true?
Yeah, for sure. That's right. I don't know anyone that's kind of like done well making music from Shepparton. Yeah, I think everyone like as soon as anyone who plays in a band, as soon as you've you hit 18 or you finish high school, you tend to leave town for Melbourne and start making music there. There's like one venue in Shepparton that does live music, and most of the time now that they just have DJs, there's not really a place for it in Shepparton anymore, which is a bit of a bummer. The Yahoo Bar used to be a really hot touring spot for like, I think like I remember like seeing in the paper like Kiss Chasey came down like back in the day when they were big and
Cool.
sold the venue out and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a bummer that it's just not the way it used to be anymore though. It's
Do
a
you
bit
miss
shit.
do you miss living in a country town kind of thing like Shepparton?
No, I'd say I moved for other reasons besides music and things like that. I do really love Melbourne. Melbourne's kind of like the new home and that kind of thing. Like all my family, like my aunties, uncles and stuff are still in Shep.
Yeah.
But nah, I pretty much want to go back to visit them. I much prefer the city, I reckon.
I hear your current housemate is a bit of a ninja.
A bit of a ninja, yeah, that's right. My housemate Prue, I've lived with her in a few houses, and she's a black belt second dan in Taekwondo, but she's something like 5'4" and loves wearing dresses and baking and things like that. So she always surprises people when she shows them that she can kick them in the head.
Yeah, so she can bake and beat the shit out of both of us at the same time.
Yeah, she's really good at it, actually. She used to hurt me quite a bit when I first started living with her, and I pretty much had to tell her that she couldn't hurt me so much because it was actually pretty painful.
Have you ever been scared of her?
No, not scared of her, but she has winded me a couple times.
Really?
I'm a bit cautious. Yeah, I used to play fight with her, but then I realized that she was way better at fighting than me, so I just steer away from it now. Yeah.
What's like the craziest thing you've seen her do? Just like, can she do like backflip kicks and shit?
No, she's pretty good at, I don't know, she can just kick really damn high. Like, really flexible. I don't know how to explain it, but she can kick well above her head. That's pretty amazing.
And like with precision, yeah. Like if you put an apple on your head, she'll just kick the apple and not touch your face.
Oh, she probably could do that. I haven't tried that out with her yet, but
that needs to be part of your next film clip.
Just Prue kicking apples.
Yeah, the whole clip. Yeah. Well, obviously I was going back. The name 8-Bit Love, it's a sign of your love for 8-bit video games. Besides Mario, which 8-bit game holds a place in your heart?
Far out. Donkey Kong is pretty close to number one. Pac-Man, I think all these games are actually 16-bit, but with 8-bit audio. But Pac-Man is great. Galaga is frustrating. I don't know what it is. Like, you just can't shoot fast enough in it.
Yeah.
But I do really. We've actually got like where I work, which is like a youth centre. We've got like an arcade machine with like all these games set up.
I love those things.
It's really rad, really rad. Been really getting into the 1945. Did you ever play that one?
No, wait, is that like an over the head, like an aerial shooting style one?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, like an old war style
planes.
one.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
That one's off the hook.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really good.
Have you got like a video game emulator for your computer?
No, not for my computer. I remember I've got like I've got a 64, one of the old Xboxes, and a little while ago Kmart brought out these little Sega things, which were like $15.
Yeah, I remember these.
Yeah, you got like a ton of games built in on it, and it also had like a cartridge slot as well. and you could just play Alex the Kid and like all these other freaking rad games. Golden Axe, which was another one that was just like crazy good.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World. I remember the first day I discovered that. I was meant to play Sonic, and I put it in. You know how sometimes you put it in and it wouldn't work? And all of a sudden, Alex Kidd came up, and I'm like, what is this? It was legendary.
Oh man, that would be amazing. I think because I never had a Sega growing up, but my friends always had a Sega, and they already knew about that thing. Can't imagine just stumbling upon Alex the Kid.
It's like it's one of the earliest memories of my childhood. It's like you seriously need to get an emulator though, man. Like, have you ever had one?
No. My laptops are too shit, unfortunately.
Because I've got like a Nintendo controller that plugs. It's called a Smart Joy thing, and it's got a USB on one end and an adapter for the original Nintendo controller on the other. And it's mind-boggling. I love it. Anyway,
that's so good.
let's get to your music. As we said, the EP, it's out tomorrow. Do you yourself always feel like a need to have to experiment or change direction whenever you're writing new stuff?
I think it's kind of been the case with Fate That Love. I don't think it's very intentional though. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think the band has definitely progressed over time, and this EP is probably a bit more of a mixed bag than the other ones, I reckon. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Like the songs are definitely. It's not like the most straightforward EP. I don't know how to explain it. But,
is FOMO the only one that you've released of it so far?
Yeah, FOMO's the only one so far.
Yeah.
But all the other 5 will be up online tomorrow. Yeah, FOMO's definitely like the loudest, hardest one out of all of them.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Simon and I just wrote that one in that garage that day. We just started busting out these riffs, and then Simon just started yelling some stuff. And it came together really fast. It was really weird. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that one came out. But it's definitely the loudest one out of all of it. I think like some of the stuff is like a bit more, definitely more guitar-y kind of stuff. I think Engineer kind of said like some of the stuff is, I don't know, a bit like a Slacker style in a way of like a Dick Diver and that kind of thing, which is a bit of a weird comparison for Hate That Love. But, yeah, it's I think it's definitely like some influences from that, but loads of influences from other things as well.
For the people who have actually seen the clip, they'll understand this question. Or more of a statement. Describe your thought process when removing pegs from Simon's chest hair with your teeth.
I don't know why we did that.
What brought that up? Like, who says I'm going to take my shirt off and put pegs on and get you guys to remove it with your teeth?
I don't know. We were just in Brisbane, just knocking around.
Well, that explains it then. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why we did it. We thought it was a good idea. I think because we had our mate Bernie who came on the road with us, and he brought his camera along, and I think he made us do it. And we just kind of went along with it.
I think Simon's face during the whole thing is the greatest part of it.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop giggling the whole time. I think he was enjoying it way too much.
Oh, I would be too. You premiered the video on the AU Review. Do you think bands like now they just feel like there's a need to premiere their clip on a site to feel like to make it appear legit or whatever?
Yeah, I don't think it means much, to be honest, but
yeah,
I think
neither
it definitely
do I.
helps. Yeah, I think it definitely helps though. With sometimes people see it as like a prestigious thing, so I don't know. Like, and it kind of helps get the word out. I guess like spreading across to other people's audiences and that kind of thing. But yeah, in the end, like, yeah, I'm just not too sure whether it is something that. I don't think it is something that needs to be done. I'm pretty sure it's fine if you just do it yourself.
Yeah, I hate it when I sort of see, hey, we've just premiered our video on so and so website. It's like, just do it on your own page. You know what I mean? Why do you need them?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, it doesn't make much difference in the end.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on like music websites trying to become BuzzFeed with all these lists like 8-Bit Love's top 10 songs to fap to? Just copying that trend of top 10 lists.
what top 10 songs to fap to are?
What have you fapped to in the past? That's the question.
Oh, mate, everything, anything and everything.
Would you fap to FOMO?
Would I fap the FOMO? No, it's way too loud, and it's
Intimidating?
your voice. It's like fapping to your own voice singing back at you as well is not the most appealing.
You tried it?
Thing. Oh, in a way. No, I was hanging out with this girl once, and my music was playing on her laptop, and yeah, it was just a bit weird.
Was this Hell Girl?
No, that was not that one.
What song were you banging a chick to by 8-Bit Love?
Oh no, it wasn't that too. But I think one of them that was playing back was "Go Fuck Yourself, Summer," and yeah, that was really odd. I'm just kind of like yelling for most of that song and singing about summertime and how it was too hot. It was just kind of weird.
A glorious moment.
Well, awkward.
You're also heading out on tour this week on Thursday, as you said. Includes a gig at the Evelyn on June 6th. What happened to it being a secret gig? Wasn't it originally like a secret gig or something?
Yeah, we wanted to do like a big warehouse show in the end, and we called it a secret show because we actually hadn't got it sorted yet, in all honesty. But yeah, we really tried super bloody hard with like every warehouse in Melbourne, and just like no one was available or no one was up for it and that kind of thing. So yeah, we've just decided to do like a normal venue show. I mean, like we love the Evelyn, so it's not really like a bad thing anyways. Because I don't know, we've done like our first resi at the Evelyn, and I actually haven't played there in ages. It's a really solid venue. So yeah, we've ended up going with that in the end. So
well, let's spruik it. Who's supporting and whatnot?
We've got lots of our mates playing, actually, which is really, really sweet. I love having our friends support us. So we've got Whipped Cream Chargers, who are just kind of like really psyche garage, surfy stuff. Our good friends Darts, who like, I don't know, they get compared to the Pixies, which I think is a pretty good way to put it. But
I'm seeing them next week, by the way. Can't wait.
Oh, rad. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
5-piece as well, which is really solid. We've played loads of shows with those guys. And then we've got the Beagles as well, who are like, I don't know, weird, which like pop, I would say. Yeah, they're really great. They're really great. One of them is, one of the members is Simon's housemate.
Convenient.
So, yeah, actually, one of the members from Whipped Cream Chargers is Simon's housemate as well.
So he didn't really venture out very far when he was looking for people to play with.
No, he just walked out of his bedroom into a lounge room and just asked his housemates to play with him. So.
Why not?
Yeah.
So is there anything else you'd like to tell the listeners, man, before I let you go?
Buy the EP.
Yeah, that's it. Well, there you go, guys. Make sure, as Vito said, get yourselves a copy of 8-Bit Love's new EP, Slumber Time. It is out tomorrow. Check them out at the Evelyn on June 6th. Sure to be a good night. And for all the latest news and info, you can like them on Facebook. It's facebook.com/8BitLoveBand. Once again, Vito, it's been a pleasure, man, and good luck with the tour, dude.
Thanks for having me, man. Cheers.
No worries. Catch up.